And then to the whips, we're also going to add 2 eggs. So this is a larger batch that we're making from everything else. Oh, mac and cheese is done. All done. Oh, says it's still going. Hang on. Well, we'll start on the dry. So we need 3 cups of flour. This is probably a good time to use that sifter I bought, but we're fine. We're good. And then to that, we're going to add 3/4 cup of sugar. Since we're baking, I shouldn't eyeball it like I normally do. We'll actually measure. So yes, 3 cups of flour, 3/4 cup of sugar. Now we're done with the mac and cheese. Oh, so toasty. There. Look at how golden brown those are. So good. Alright, so I'm going to let that cool so then I can wipe it off. We're focusing on our dries. So we got 3 cups of flour, 3/4 cup of sugar, we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, a teaspoon and a half of salt. And then we just need to mix that up. So we'll use my other whisk this time. And then we're going to add our dry ingredients, which is 1/4 cup of melted butter, 1 cup of milk, and 2 eggs. And then it's supposed to have a nice dough-like consistency. So again, you can use a hand mixer, you can do this by hand, you can use a stand mixer, do what works for you. I like doing it by hand, personally, even though it hurts my wrist. Try and not make a mess with all this flour. Plus, I also need time for the waffle iron to cool down so that I can wipe all of the macaroni and cheese up before adding the donut mixture. Because again, that doesn't sound very appetizing to me. Mac and cheese donuts. So we're definitely getting a nice thick dough-like consistency, like it says. Don't see anything we've missed, so I think it's stuck in there. Mac and cheese donut waffles. I don't know about that personally, but you do you. When I just want a glazed donut, I'm just looking for a glazed donut. I know a cheese Danish is a thing, so I can see where there's crossover and it would probably be fine. Just not what I'm going for right now. There. But I think we're good. So now it says a little over 1/3 of a cup, but not quite half a cup per mold. So we'll go and get this heating up again. And then while those are cooking, we can start on the icing, which is gonna be delicious. We're gonna do chocolate icing because I want chocolate. The main difference between the chocolate and the vanilla is whether or not you add chocolate. Cheese stuffed French toast? Oh, that does sound good though. I could see that. I might have to try that. I like that idea. This does recommend a wire rack to cool down on, so I'm just gonna get out one of my cookie racks. And I need another saucepan. All right, so that warmed up. It's definitely a very doughy consistency. So I think we're on the right path with this. So we'll see how those go and hope for the best. Oh, caramel. I'm kind of terrified to try making my own caramel, but at the same time, I know I would love it. So probably not next week, but at some point that will have to be added to the list of things that needs to happen. All right. So it says this glaze covers 3, and I think we're gonna do 6, so we'll double up the recommendations. So we want half a cup of milk. And we'll go ahead and get this warming on the stove. And then we're going to add one cup of cocoa. I'm gonna have to order more cocoa. I used quite a bit today. That's okay, because it's delicious. Then we're also going to add more vanilla. I think 2 teaspoons. Yep. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'll do a little extra just because that way I can finish off the bottle and open the next one. And then we're gonna add powdered sugar. Yeah. We want 2 cups of powdered sugar. Oh no. Oh, and this is where I make a giant mess. Why is powdered sugar so messy? Where? 2 cups. Such a mess. All right, but our first donuts are almost, nope, not quite. Not quite ready. So we're doing this on a low heat to try and get everything fully incorporated. Oh, this is already looking really nice. I'm definitely going to have to clean the stove after this. That and flour. I know! I don't understand. Can turn that down. Let's check. I think that might have been a little too much. But they're kind of cute. They smell good. Let me try making them a little smaller and see if that does the trick. All right, I need to cool these on a rack. Hot. And it just says for the glaze to mix until there's no lumps. So we're not trying to like cook it down or anything. We just want it fully incorporated and nice and smooth. Oh, that smells so rich. It smells like a good donut glaze. Oh my gosh. It's not quite there. See if that did a little better for our donuts. No, those need to go a little longer. The nutmeg in there smells really good though. I do like that. Need some more spray. Do some more dough. I would want to try and get these a little thinner, so I'm putting a bit more pressure down to flatten them out. It looks like I have a pretty smooth glaze, so I think we're okay to try the first one. Oh, no, there's still... Not quite as smooth as I thought it was. But I think it'll help pressing down so they're a little flatter. And it probably would have helped if I sifted the cocoa and powdered sugar in to get a nice smooth glaze. I'll start with that. It's got a really nice sheen to it, so I think we're doing okay, and we'll add some sprinkles. Because we can. It's a donut. It's supposed to have sprinkles. See? How'd that do? They still puff up so much. Not that it's a bad thing. But it's our last batch. So if there's anyone you want to recommend for who to raid, because we're getting close to that time, please feel free to do so now. Because it'll be probably 5, maybe 10 more minutes while I finish this up. Oh, the dough tastes really good too. Don't eat raw dough. But it tastes good. But don't do it. Not sanitary. That dough does taste like donut dough. Oh my gosh. I'm shocked and amazed, you guys. Like, now I'm even more excited to try this glaze one that I just made. Oh, my poor stove. Okay. I was gonna take a picture. And then we're gonna try it. Okay, here we go. I'll switch over. Oh yeah. It's chewier than a donut. It's not as light and fluffy. Sorry. But all the flavors are there. I'm not mad at this. Oh, and that chocolate glaze is like the perfect hot cocoa type flavor. Oh man, these are dangerous. It's really good, still warm. I'm curious how it'll taste tomorrow after it's been refrigerated. Oh my goodness. I did not expect that to taste nearly as good as it does. And the frosting's still like running. So good. Oh. Oh, it's so good, you guys. I should stop, but I can't. Okay. So there we have it. Throw the diet out the window. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to ruin your diet. But that is really good. So all three of the recipes are wins, despite my reservations. What I really expected one of them, at least one of them, to not work, but they all did. I can't believe it. Oh, it's still so good. Okay, focusing. We got this. So thank you all for hanging out. This was a very successful stream. I'm pleasantly surprised with how all of this turned out. The syrup was delicious. The glaze was delicious. The donuts taste like donuts somehow. The mac and cheese waffles are amazing. I will be using those all summer. So if you're not a part of my Discord, please feel free to join. I do have all the recipes there. I have been posting pictures of everything as we've been completing it. Oh, so good. So good. And then I will be back. Oh my gosh, Tipsy, thank you so much for another 100 bits. I really appreciate that. Like I said, hopefully I can save up so we can hang out in California in a couple of months. So we'll see. That's, like I said, it's on my list. I just have to kind of try and figure out how to make it happen and what all that entails. So I will be streaming again on Friday. We'll continue working on the acrylic painting, 6 p.m. Eastern for a couple of hours at least. Oh, my stomach is so happy right now. It's a little ridiculous. Let's see. Yeah, it's been a while. All right, so I have an idea of who to raid. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Come on, computer. There we go. Make sure that goes through. Awesome. So thank you all for hanging out. Feel free to join me in my Discord. Message me directly however you see fit. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, Very easy to find me on TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the things. It's just Erin Go. But I look forward to seeing you again on Friday. If not Friday, I'll be back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday next week for more streaming, 6 p.m. Eastern. In the meantime, have a great day. Stay safe. Drink lots of water. It's time for this Erin to go.